ladies and ladies, I'm here on that show, and oh my god. You know, I was thinking the main event, Cody would turn heel. It didn't happen. Something I wouldn't have predicted. Brock Lesnar returns. And Twitter is melting down, to say the least. So, in case you don't know, he's in some sex trafficking lawsuit, allegedly. I have to say allegedly. And everyone's going crazy on Twitter. You know, he returns tonight. I guess they're going to do John Cena and Brock Lesnar's John Cena's next match. Remember SummerSlam? It was like 2014. Brock Lesnar absolutely destroyed him. I guess they're going to run that back. I don't know where. Twitter's already going crazy. Look, that's all I'll say. There's no, I don't know if there's any proof of him being innocent. I don't know where's the proof of him being guilty, as everyone is saying on Twitter. Look, allegations are allegations for a reason. I don't think he would come back at SummerSlam if he was guilty in this alleged sex trafficking. No, Vince McMahon allegedly, I'll say, probably did it. But I don't know if it was Brock Lesnar. Him coming back has to mean maybe his name's clear, but I don't know. Like, allegations don't mean they're true, but I'm not going to say he's innocent. Because I don't know. I mean, Brock was named in it, but once again, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think he's listed in the lawsuit, but I don't know if he was cleared or not. So I can't say if he was or not. Look, there's not really. I can't say he's innocent or guilty. You know. But I will say, if him coming back means he must be cleared, why is he still in the lawsuit? Why did he conveniently just now stop doing press conferences? Because they normally do press conferences after every show, but they ain't doing it tonight. Perhaps, maybe Cena wanted another moment with him. They didn't say no to John, or maybe reports are wrong, which is maybe likely. I don't know. I just don't know, but I will say, people are saying, oh, why is he back? If he was that guilty, he wouldn't have come back. So, maybe he was found innocent. I don't know. I'm just assuming. Because I don't think they would bring him back. Because, you know, they care about their sponsors. Because they have sponsorship on everything. So, I would think they would care about their sponsors. If he's maybe cleared innocent, not guilty, I don't know. But that is what I am thinking. Like, that's my opinion, but, or not really an opinion, it's kind of just what I'm thinking, but who knows, maybe it's just TKO's that desperate for a big moment in the main event. But, oh man, oh my lord. But I can't sit here and say WWE's weird or right for bringing it back, because we don't know. There's not really any update on that case. At least from what I've seen, but everyone's going crazy on Twitter. I don't think any wrestling fans want to be on Twitter tonight. But everyone complaining, saying they're gonna stop watching. You'll be watching tomorrow. You'll be watching Monday Night Raw. You'll be watching tomorrow. Trust me. But they didn't turn Cena back randomly to make up for that badly handled heel turn. They turned him back because Brock was coming. It's all making sense. You know, that's why he turned babyface. It's kind of all coming to me now. All those Brock Summerslam matches being up on YouTube makes sense now. The random Brock reference from Cody on SmackDown felt like they were planning it, you know. So it kind of makes sense now. Brock makes that that reference from Cody on SmackDown. The matches being uploaded. So these motherfuckers were planning it. But it's kind of crazy that they've announced they've stopped doing press conferences, though. I will say, probably because Triple H probably won't handle the PR very well. But I'm not gonna sit here and say much more than what I just said. Like, can't say he's cleared. Can't say he's cleared. Can't say he did it. Just the return. Like, I don't really like. I only care for this because it's John Cena involved. That's the only reason I care for this, is because John Cena's involved. But other than that, I couldn't really like care for it that much. I definitely popped at the return because I didn't expect that. I wasn't expecting that because he's still in that, I think, listed in that lawsuit or something. So I was just shocked. For what it's worth, he's still in the active litigation. Like, he's not defeated, but he is mentioned with Grant claiming man offered her to Lesnar for sex or something. So maybe he never accepted it. I don't know. I don't know if he's a defendant or not. So I guess they're calling this back to like 2014 SummerSlam. Is the only thing I can think of. But he has to be. But I don't know. Who knows what he'd be at this point. Allegations are allegations, you know. TKO must have found him to be cleared. Because, I mean, like I said, they care about their sponsors. So I would have to assume. But who knows? I could be wrong. But everything I just said is all I have to say. As for the overall show, I mean, there was ups and downs through this one. I predicted Cody heel turn. I would have been down for him turning heel, but I'm kind of fine that he didn't, because who you want as the top babyface? You want Jey Uso's the top babyface in the company? Because if Cody turned heel, that's what would exactly happen. So, I'm fine with Cody not turning heel. An excellent main event between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Absolutely phenomenal. Match-wise, this was infinitely better than WrestleMania. Way better. He worked so much better as a babyface. This was night and day compared to their WrestleMania match. WrestleMania match was a regular one versus one match in a street fight. I mean, yeah, the WrestleMania match was a low bar, but this freaking cleared. Like, John Cena was doing that leg drop. There was a pile driver. He done that move on the outside. There were so many AAs, crossroads. This was fantastic. So, but that was fantastic. An excellent main event between these two. Like, the real John Cena entrance was back. He's so much better as a face, it's not even funny. Way better than the WrestleMania match. Phenomenal. And Cody Rhodes wins the championship. So, I got that right. I made my prediction that Cody Rhodes would win the championship. Wasn't sure if I was going to be right on that one, but I don't know what they're going to do with it going forward. We'll just have to find out. But yeah, this is better than the WrestleMania match. But this may, I do have some complaints though. This may be a hot take, but I did not like that Lyra and Becky match. After what we've been given with them this year, I feel like it was an incredible step backwards. None of what they did hit the way it intended. It was overdone, very much overproduced. Plus, they got very much the wrong outcome. Plus, they very much got the outcome wrong. They've had great wrestling matches together. I don't know why they had to do a gimmick match. And Lyra's hands come out of the zip tie, and she had to put them, and she has to put them back in. They didn't have to do a gimmick match for this one. Like, there's nothing wrong with changing the matches up a little bit, but I don't know about gimmick match. It would have hit better for me last night. Stipulation match after stipulation match is crazy. You don't need to do all this, man. This just wasn't it. And the audience wasn't really interested either. But Becky retained. The gimmick match was just unnecessary, and they got put in a terrible spot playing that TLC match. And then after that, oh my lord, like what the fuck? Jacob Fatu loses, Solo Sikoa retains. Like what in the fuck was just after that great opening, with Naomi, Io, and Rhea, and then the TLC match, followed by two not great ones, man. Like, Solo retains against Fatu. I feel nothing with this new bloodline. No emotion whatsoever. Get Jacob Fatu away from them, please, man. Please. It has killed a lot of his momentum. And they ended it so fast and weirdly. Like, and everyone was retaining, so you know who was going to probably win in the main event. It's like, what is the point of doing that after the match? Like, what is wrong with this company, man? The booking was just horrible. Imagine putting a steel cage on the card, not to use the steel cage, as a vehicle for the story, but simply to get Fatu to do a cool flip off the top of it for some nerds to like it for social media engagement. This whole feud is just not great, dude, because Solo just has a group no one cares about. Just get Jacob Fatu away from this shit, dude, and have him do something else. They need to end this bloodline shit. Like, it's just not getting anybody, like, many people over besides, like, Solo Sikoa, and Jacob Fatu, but that's it. This probably needs to be over. It's doing nothing. This sucked. Becky and Lyra wasn't really great to me, and this one was just terrible. At least in my opinion. They should have let Sammy and Cross die in this death slot. They should have just done Becky and Lyra last night and had Cross and Sammy die in this slot. But this crowd was dead as well. The opener with Naomi, Rhea, and Io started a little slow, but started to come together for about 5 to 6 minutes. They had an incredibly huge show to live up to just because the WrestleMania Triple Threat was one of the best matches all year, I thought. But Rhea, Io, and Naomi produced a solid triple threat. I enjoyed this more than the women's matches from night one. Naomi retained was an absolute right outcome. Pretty obvious she was probably going to retain. Great booking decision. Pretty solid match in its own right. So, good to see Naomi retain the triple threat for the 6-way tag ladder. Well, first it shows you how terrible the WWE theme music is. But also, my God, I actually didn't want that to end. I was wondering how a match like that was going to work with 12 men plus all the outside interference, but holy shit, that was a spectacle. SmackDown has an incredible tag team division. The Wyatts ended up retaining. And hats off to Candice LeRae for that ladder spot. Oh my God. But yeah, that was incredible from start to finish. I gotta say, that's probably one of the matches of the weekend. That tag team ladder match, so many great spots. AJ Styles retains over Dom. The finish was kind of I'd run this match back in pairs and have AJ win the IC title there. The finish was a little creative, a little throwback to Eddie and Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 20. So, zipping the boot off to use it as a weapon, him retain over AJ. And a pretty solid match, I thought. But yeah, that's it for SummerSlam. I'll give it a give it a 7 out of 10 for night 2. Night 2 was pretty good. I liked the six-way tag match, the triple threat, Rhea, Io, and Naomi. The main event, AJ and Dominic was pretty good. Lana and Becky was probably the one match and the steel cage match I didn't enjoy, but yeah, man, Lesnar returns to the end. Fuck this Lesnar Cena match, but if Brock is back, Gunther has his main match next year. But yeah, that's all to say. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and take some out a lot. Peace, and give your thoughts on SummerSlam in the comments below.